Well, dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good day to you guys all out there, wherever you are. It is a great feeling to have this day. What do you think? A very great feeling. As a Chelsea fan, it is a great feeling to have. Beating Liverpool, the Premier League champions, were beaten by the world champions. We are actually the champions, you know. They are just the Premier League champions. We are the world champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we've beaten them 2-1 just as I predicted in my preview before the game started. And hey guys, guess what? I am beginning to think that Maresca must get red very often in every game. Once he'll be missing one game, right? One game ban, right? On his return, he should get yellow. Then 80th minute, 85th minute, and he should collect the second yellow. So that instead of the players collecting the yellow, he rather should get a yellow so that we win. What do you think? Let me hear from the comment section. Instead of the players, you know, maybe Maresca was thinking if he doesn't collect the red, the players will end up collecting it. So it's better he collects it. He'll be like, if I don't collect the red, these players, they might end up collecting the red though. So let me rather collect it. After all, it's Anthony Taylor, and he can do anything. Anthony Taylor can do anything. So Maresca decided to collect the red so that the 11 players will finish the game. Look, consecutively, Maresca and his team, the last game was at João Pedro, right? 2 yellow. And we were talking about it almost every day. We have not even finished talking about that. Even Maresca himself was asked, and he explained that it was not a silly yellow. He even said the second yellow that João Pedro received wasn't deserving. He said he only gets angry when the players collect a silly red card. But João Pedro's red wasn't that in quotes. It wasn't as if he peppered like out of foolishness. The question I want to ask Maresca now is, your yellow you collected the first yellow when the team was, you know, everybody's blood was hot. What about the second one? You know you are already on yellow. And you know that running down the line to celebrate with your players, you're going to collect another yellow. But hey guys, it is understandable. The excitement was just too much. We couldn't hold ourselves. So we forgive Maresca. You agree with me that we forgive him. At the end of the day, we won the game, and it is what we Chelsea fans have been waiting for. Look, I want you to take a look at this. Was it truly a penalty or not? The foul on Garnacho, was it a penalty or not? For me, it's a clear penalty. The tackle started from outside the box. Inside the box, the Liverpool defender's his knee crashed with Garnacho's knee inside the box. He blocked him with his knee inside the box. So for me, it's a clear penalty. But like I said earlier on, it is what it is. And the referee that was at the center of the pitch was who? Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor. He made certain decisions in the game which, well, it wasn't bad. He allowed the game to flow. Otherwise, many players would have received yellow. Many Chelsea players would have received yellow. And even Liverpool players. Apart from this red card, this penalty call, I don't see any major, because there were instances you would think he would have whistled for a foul for Liverpool against Chelsea. He didn't. There were times also you will see that this is a clear foul Chelsea committed. He will not give it. Like both teams were complaining on that. So he was consistent in his decisions. That is what I noticed yesterday. Now, Maresca actually got his tactics spot on. He got his tactics and the game plan spot on. We baited Liverpool. We bait them in around the back. Yes. And then launch a quick passes or long balls. It's either we do the quick pass, we're doing two different systems. Once we bait them to our area, we will now launch a quick pass. 1, 2, 3. We are in the or long balls. So we were taking them on, and they could not hold it back. They were more like, at a point you could see clearly that Liverpool was short of ideas. At a point they were short of ideas. Though in second half they got clear-cut opportunities, Mo Salah messed them up on many occasions. Mo Salah, I understand his left leg, when the ball falls on that, it's difficult for him to cut it in. That's why he always, by the time he tries to cut it, he play above the goal post. But hey, it all play into Chelsea's hand. Ladies and gentlemen, this win, for me, it's more like God is involved. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is what it is. Now, will spend a week analyzing this game properly. But I've heard some pundits, they are beginning to eat their words back. They are beginning to eat their words back. Now, I will go into those things later. Talking about the 18-year-old Estaval. One thing I will say about Estaval is that every time any Chelsea player gets the ball, they try to find him. They try to find him. That tells you a story about the player. Yeah. An 18-year-old, but everyone wants to give the ball to him. Everyone is looking out for him. That just shows exactly what he's capable of. Maybe the player, they've seen it a lot from him in training. And let me point this out clearly. Our players yesterday, they gave it all. They gave all. You see, we are talking so much about Caicedo. Yes, he's the machine in the midfield there. But don't forget, Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez was equally good in the game. We didn't see much mistakes from Fernandez. Look at the header. At the time, that header we all thought enter into the net. We all thought it was a goal, that header. And how he got there, I didn't know. I don't know. Enzo Fernandez, come on. Then they now brought in this guy, Romeo Lavia. It is true, injury denied Chelsea the best of Romeo Lavia. Injury is the reason why we've not seen the best of this guy. He looks smallish, but the guy have football IQ. Sometimes the way he turns with the ball and releases the pass, you wonder whether the opponent have sense or not. No, go back and watch again. You see Romeo Lavia receive a ball, and the way you turn around with the ball and release it, you think the opponent doesn't have sense. The guy is so smart, and I want to hope that this time around he's back for good. He's back for good. Now let me go to the defense. Josh Achampong, the 18-year-old, that when he makes mistake, anytime he makes mistake, he doesn't lose confidence, he doesn't lose hope. He makes a mistake and it makes him to play more, to do better. Anytime you see Josh Achampong as if he made a mistake, his recovery process, his mind, the guy has a tough mentality. I love it from him. His mistakes don't weigh him down. Josh Achampong in that defense, his partnership with Badiashile was spot on and perfect. Badiashile coming back from injury, you would have thought he would not have the best of forms. We saw him against Benfica. He delivered. But last night, he was as if someone who has been playing frequently for a very long time. Look, I hope the injury. Actually, the good news I have for you guys this afternoon is that Badiashile and Josh Achampong were taken off as a precautionary measure. As we speak, the good news is that they are all very okay. They are very okay. They just need rest. After the international break, they'll be good to go. Badiashile and Josh Achampong, we understand they are very okay. According to Niza Kinzela, Who else received a knock? Yeah. The rest of the players, we understand Caicedo. Another good news is that Colombia did not call Caicedo for internationals. Ecuador, sorry. Ecuador did not call Caicedo for the international. So we have Caicedo have 2 weeks to recuperate. Yes. Caicedo is not going for international this time around. He's been given that leeway to recuperate and refresh himself. So he has 2 weeks. Medical team, Chelsea, please get the job done for us. Get our players back before the return of the international break. This momentum needs to be carried on. Sometimes it pains me when we have international breaks like this. When Chelsea begins to pick up form, the international break. So it's like we try to take off, then something crosses and we have to hold a break again. But it's also good. The number of players we have on injury, it's appalling. And we need a little break for the medical team to work on the players. It is very, very important. Guys, we are still in a post-match reaction. I'll be back with more exclusives. I'm not too sure if you went further. I've heard, João Pedro, I don't want us to talk or emphasize too much. He did his bit. He's been playing through injury. João Pedro has been playing through injury. So I don't want to talk much about him. He's giving his best at this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Gittins, Garnacho, these guys on our left wing, both gave. Yes, both, so far, I have seen the best of Gittins in Chelsea shirt yesterday. The cutting and the shot he gave, if not for the save that the keeper made, that would have resulted in a goal. Very brilliant goal. I've seen the best from him so far. And I think before the match, I watched one video. Is it with me and you? One video we saw Gittins and we were like, this is a Gittins Chelsea but then he was not in Premier League. He was not in Chelsea. It was similar. And he was direct yesterday with the cutting and the shot. Likewise, Garnacho. Remember the assist he gave. His style of play, he's beginning to regain his form. And Estevao, the 18-year-old, getting his first goal for Chelsea. I applaud him. Look, when he scored a goal, did you see the reaction of the players? And after the final whistle, when he scored a goal, Cucurella rushed to him, held him by the head, and you could see clearly like they were trying to. That alone is enough for the guy to come back and deliver more. I'm happy he's also not going for the international break. Yes, the Brazilian national team coach Ancelotti also did Chelsea a favor by not calling him and his other teammate João Pedro. So they are all going to be having rest this time around. Ladies and gentlemen, I think let me end it here. I'll be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. Shalom and peace.